Hello, everybody. Hey, guys, gals. It is that time again. We are waking up with Sheryl. So I'm going to get my mat out here. My beagles are here. Beagles here. Say good morning, Luna. They might be a little bit crazy. We'll see. But welcome, everybody. There's so many people on this morning. Oh, wait a minute. Losing the headset. And happy Thursday. Waking up with Sheryl. Yes, sometimes it means crazy dogs and crazy socks. But whatever way, it is going to be fun. So, what do we want to do this morning? Well, well, let's see. Let's begin this morning just with maybe a little bit of breath work, a little bit of opening the body. Hope you guys enjoyed some of that free flow we did last week. Yes, the dogs are going to be your entertainment maybe for a little bit. And then we'll just get into a little bit of movement, maybe do some stretching and maybe even a little strength work today. Who knows? Who knows what we're going to get? So, because you never know what you're going to get when you come hang out with me for 30 minutes in the morning. Okay, so let's begin. Whether you're on a mat or not, it really doesn't matter whether you have bare feet or not, or in shoes. It's really okay. And let's just begin by noticing. Oh, by the way, welcome to Body Creation. And noticing the way in which I know, I just want to watch this, so I want to finish what I'm doing right now. Because this is way more fun to wake up to, I think. Craziness. Why don't we do this in the morning when we wake up with each other? Wouldn't that be so much fun? Or each other in the neck. Yeah. You good? You guys good? Yeah? Sure? You good? You go outside? You want to lay down? Okay. So, let's notice our position with our feet, the weight distribution, whether it's forward or back, side to side. Again, just starting our morning, starting our day with some awareness, with some consciousness into our bodies, and seeing how that can transmit through your day and what that does in terms of change for you in your day. So hopefully you've maybe done one or two of these. And how's your day been? Is your day a little bit different than your normal days that you wake up in your normal routine? Well, hopefully it's a little bit better. That's what I'm hoping. So, okay, so are you a little bit more weighted to the right and left? Are your knees soft? Make sure your knees are soft so we have some movement there. We can put our hands on the waist. And I just want us to do some breathing. So you can have maybe both your hands beneath your belly button. You can have them on it. You can have one on the heart or the belly button, whichever works for you. You can have your hands here, here, here. I mean, it doesn't really matter. The idea is if you have your hands on your body, it brings you more present in your body. So if we're touching our body, we're going to be aware not just of the breath, breathing in, opening the chest, drawing the ears back over the shoulders, and exhaling, not dropping the chin forward, keeping it where it is, but relaxing their shoulders down a little bit. Breathing out. Now I like to do the first number of breaths, conscious breaths in the morning, exhaling through the mouth. All the way. Getting that air that's been kind of maybe stagnant in your body, that's been sitting all night, just up and out and move it out. So anything that's, any toxins in there, get those out as well. Breath in, blow it out, and then maybe begin to notice the movement of your belly as you breathe. The movement of the rib cage as it opens. Make sure those shoulders are relaxed. We don't want to have them like this. We want to be relaxed and free. One of my clients said, this is a quote from Bill Murray, the more relaxed you are, the better you are at everything. And I looked at that and I'm like, I'm trying to find out where there's a place that doesn't hold true. And so far, I haven't found one. So if you can find one, let me know, because I'm like, it applies to everything in your life. The more relaxed you're like, well, but if you're lifting weights, you can't be relaxed. No. But you can be relaxed enough that you're not tensing up areas of your body that are not necessary. So actually, yeah, it applies to that too. Good. Let's bring your hands to your waist. Let's open the chest. Another breath or so here. Knees again are soft. Feel the feet lift the toes. You know, put the toes or the feet down on the mat or the carpet. Just notice how it feels. Again, more ways to just bring you really into your body. A lot of people don't desire to be in their body most of the time. Most people don't like their bodies. They don't like how their bodies behave, you know, or whatever, like, you know, problems or issues. So a lot of people just detach from their body all day, and at the end of the day, they're wondering why. Well, why does this hurt? Or what's going on here? Well, if you can stay present, more present in your body through your day, well, then you're going to notice the subtleties, the changes, what needs to happen. Maybe I need to stretch here. So from here, so your feet should be about under your hips, maybe a little bit further. That's fine. We want a good base. Again, your knees are bent. And I want us to take a step forward with our right leg, keeping your torso up, and push it back. It's sort of like a mini lunge. We're not really bending that back knee super low, just keeping that back heel on the floor. Let's just do a couple more. Good. Opening up those hip flexors, just getting some movement in there is all I'm looking for. Now let's open the chest and do that. So open, close, open, close, open, whoo, close, nice, and more. Good. From here, just shake it out a little bit, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Maybe put your left foot in, take your left foot out, put your right foot in, and shake it all about, right? Spin around, whatever. Whew. Let's get into the neck a little bit here. Coming back, nice and tall, chin again over, shoulders over, drawing the chin back, but the shoulders and ears are in alignment here. Breathing in nice and tall, extending the head upward. Exhale, drop the chin into the chest. Whew, and notice the back of the neck. Notice where it's pulling, where it's tight, where it's ease, where it's light. I'm a poet and didn't know it. Breathe in, exhale down. Good. And then I want us to just sort of, side to side. So we're just going a little half circle here, and here, and then bring it back up. Let's do it again. So I'm just sort of getting a little bit of stuff moving through the muscles. So I'm not looking to go, I need to stretch this really hard. So if you ever notice when you get up in the morning, sometimes maybe you're not, you're a little bit like almost like the Tin Man. And then as you begin to move through your morning, I hear this a lot, then things begin to loosen up. Oh geez, I wonder why that is, Sheryl. Well, could it be because you're moving your body and you're flushing things in and out of the muscles? You're essentially sort of lubricating the muscles and moving blood and in and out, and then you get circulation to those areas. Yeah, right? Good. All right, bring that chin down again. Good. Bring it up, and that's just side to side. Looking over your shoulder. Then you want to breathe in through the center here. Exhaling into the other side, and just notice, again, we don't want to put a judgment to your body. I want you to just notice how it feels. you know, where it's tight, or it's talking to you, and just what's happening. That's all. I don't want you to label anything your bad side or your good side. I want you to just say, okay, that feels pretty good today, or that's a lot looser today, or I'm a little bit more flexible. Okay, that's, you know, maybe that needs a little bit more attention. All right, nice and tall. Here, we're gonna drop one ear to the shoulder. So whatever, let's anchor the hands down to the side. So whatever side that your ear is going towards, that same hand, just take 2 fingers and just put it on the side of the head very gently. So we're not yanking the head down, just very easy. And at any time or any point, if you have any pain whatsoever, please stop, consult a physician, and obviously you want to make sure that you are free to do these exercises, these stretches. You have permission from a doctor if you're under care from a doctor. That's all I mean. Good, other side. So again, we're taking a breath in through that center. Exhale down. Good. I guess do that one more time. And if you need one more, do it. If you need 2 more, do it. It's all good. Anchor this hand down, that shoulder, so it doesn't ride up with you. We want a nice big stretch. Wow, feels good. What do we notice? Do we notice it's a little bit more fluid? A little more relaxed? You're feeling a little bit more like a bobblehead? I always talk about channeling the bobblehead energy because people's necks are so stiff. I actually will see people in my massage, room, my clients, and their necks are like stiff, and I'm like trying to turn their heads, and it's like, oh, it's like almost like I gotta, relax your neck, relax your neck. This shouldn't be that hard. Okay, so from here, bring your feet in just a little bit tighter, and we're gonna take and press forward and then up. So press forward and up. Press forward. Okay, let's do a few chairs this morning at yoga. Well, so in yoga it would be called a chair, but I'm just kind of get your muscles a little bit ready for that. So shake it out again. So for a chair pose, for yoga, your feet are under your hips, your toes are forward. So really look at that. Sometimes their toes want to splay out. We want to keep them forward. And then when we sit, we don't want to push our knees beyond the toes. We want to sit back like there's a chair behind us. And if it helps, bring a chair and put it behind you. So sitting back and down, and then press it up. So just a couple nice and easy. Good. Inhale here as we sit back. And good. If you want to get a little bit more involved with the arms, you can bring your hands into the prayer pose. You can bring them out as well. So I'm going to suggest bringing them out for a moment, palms up. Just going to do a few of these, getting those beautiful thighs of ours ready for the day, or whatever we're doing. Big breath in. And there we go. And now let's sit down and have a seat in their chair and just relax. Have a nice seat. Yeah, that's good. My chair's nice and fluffy. Good. Press it up. I want you to inhale. Draw those arms up over the head. Let's look up. Draw those arms up. Drop your shoulders. Good. And then draw the arms out to the side. Inhale. Breathe up. Look up. Exhale. Out to the side. One more. Good. Bring those arms down to what we call mountain pose, and then I want you to draw the hands back, opening that chest again. Palms are to one another. Open the fingers, open the palms. Yeah, open it up. Chin again should be back, ears over the shoulders, because we're going to have this tendency to go forward. We want to be mindful of that, because this is the habit we've created, so we need to change that. Good. So from here, relax those arms, Do a couple shoulder rolls. Breath in, exhale back. You got it. Good, and whatever, if you have a support around you, yeah, I guess it could be a dog as long as they're not moving too much. I want you to bring that into your mat. Now, if you don't, that's okay. It's just, I think, a good idea to have something if we're gonna do some folds forward. Now, remember one option of a fold is what they call monkey. And this just means you have a nice flat back and your head is above your heart. So if blood pressure is a thing and or maybe someone recently had eye surgery or cataract, I mean, I've had people come up and tell me they can't do anything where that pressure is there, or if it's uncomfortable for you. That's the option to use. Otherwise, we're gonna breathe in, nice big inhale, exhale, drop it forward. And if you're not doing that monkey pose where the head's above the heart, drop that head in and channel your inner bobble head. That neck, let it go. And wherever your hands are, you can have, if you have a block, different sides of a block, you can use a couple of books. I mean, again, the base of the chair is fine. You are not weak because you use a block. Some people think that that's, oh, I'm not as good if I, no, that's not how it works. It just provides support. Good, just little back and forth, notice the neck. If you're in that monkey pose, that's all good because you're still stretching the backs of those legs. All right, breathe in and up, slide the hands to the shins, open the chest. Back to that monkey. If you're already in monkey, hey, you're already there. Exhale down and then reverse swan dive. You draw the arms up, squeeze the belly in. Breathe those arms up again. Exhale, open. Good. Now I want you to bring both arms up. Take your right hand to your left wrist. Reach and just a little side bend, a little lateral flexion here. Make sure both feet are on the mat and knees are still soft. Good. Breathe that back to the center. We're just going to switch sides. Inhale, draw that other wrist up, hand up, open it up, and over. Bring in some space to our ribs, to the sides of our body. Good. Breathe it up and open. Back to mountain. Let's do some standing cow and cat. Now, cow and cat is all about flexion and extension in the spine. So and you might already know this, and that's cool, but hands are going to be on the thighs for the standing one. And what we're going to do is we're going to press our butt out. Yeah, that's what we're doing. And you're going to create a curve in that lumbar spine, which might already be there. And actually, pay attention to that as you stand, because that can create a lot of stress on the low back. So press it out, open the chest, lift the chin. There's your cow. Inhale, breathe in, exhale. We're going to round the spine, tuck it in, blow it out. Inhale, this is great to get that spine moving. Now again, if you've had surgery, or you've had stuff going on with the spine where there is part that's fused, or you don't have that range of motion, please be very mindful when doing this. Now you might be cleared by your doctor. Some doctors are like, oh, you're fine, just go ahead and do, and if it hurts, then don't do it. Again, you need to pay attention to your body. There is a point where you are causing injury, and there is a point where it's actually helping. So if that makes sense, and I'll sort of explain that. That feels good. Feel free to hold one spot here if you need it. Good. Oh, come back to that sort of neutral pose. Now squeeze that belly on your way up. Breathe in, and let's come down to that fold. Or remember that monkey if you need to keep the head and neck in alignment here and not drop it below the heart.
So wherever you are, oh yeah, just let the arms just hang and dangle and just breathe, enjoy. Enjoy the space that you are creating in the body. And really, hopefully at this point, you're super present with your body and your mind is just here and now and it's nowhere else. Good, breathe in and up. Slide the hands to the shins, open that chest, come down and reverse swan dive all the way up. And let's come to those arms all the way up again, breathing in, exhale. So I'm doing a little squeeze in the shoulder blades when I bring these hands down to what we call goalpost arms. Inhale up, and let's grab those wrists one more time. Breathe in and over. Good. With the breath here, inhaling through that center line and reaching and over. Good. Breathe it out again. Arms open here. Good. And collapse it in and open. So it's through that tension and release that we get movement in the body. Now, let's just sort of take and assess me. I'm going to grab a sip of water. Please hydrate yourself all the time. Sips of water, throughout your day is a really good idea. So, how's that body feeling? Is there areas where it's going, yeah, I need a little bit more attention here, or something like that? Yeah, okay, that's fine. You're noticing it, and that's awesome. And that's a gift in itself. And how present are you? When we're present on our mats, or we're present just in our body, and our head doesn't exist, then stress doesn't really either. Now, there's stress of walking, there's stress of physical stuff, but that mental stress is alleviated for even if it's a short amount of time. That's why meditation and things of that nature are actually can be very helpful. I'm gonna just spin this down just a little bit. And I'm going to come down to the mat. So let's have a seat. Ooh, feels good to sit down. I'm going to do a little bit of a core work with you and what we call boat pose and yoga. I'm going to do it from the side here. So just a little bit of core work. It's okay. It's not going to kill you. It's going to help strengthen. If your back is tired, then a lot of times your body might be asking you to do some of this. So when I was at the beach a couple months ago, I was noticing that my low back was really tight, and it could have been the bed, it could have been from the walking, just lots of different things going on in my world. And I went on the beach one morning with my mat, and I was sitting up nice and tall, and I was like, wonder if it feels good if I lean back. Well, now so I'm on my sits bone, so let's move the fluff. Your feet are about hip distance, knees same, so we don't want to push them in towards one another. And you can bring your hands under your thighs for right now, your hamstrings, and then I want you to just kind of rock back a little bit. Don't put too much pressure, don't grab on too hard here. And just notice the engagement of the muscles of the abdominals. And your back is working here too, but your abdominals really are working hard. Sit nice and tall for me. Okay, so we're going to go to boat pose. So we're going to stair step this. All right, so we're going to lean back. Let's lift one leg, bring it down. The other leg, and I'm not really using too much pressure here. Bring it down. And then let's lift both of them. If you need a little bit of support here under the thighs, that's fine. If you can bring the hands out, cool. Now you can straighten the legs. Traditional boat is the legs straight here. Good. And then from here, let's straighten those legs. Sitting nice and tall. Again, find those sits bones. We don't want to be on that tailbone. When we rock back the boat, we do lean on that a little bit. Knees are soft. Breathe in and up, and I want you to keep that back as flat as you can, and just imagine someone's pulling you from the chest down. So you want to keep those shoulders back. Keep that back flat. Oh, and stretch out those hamstrings underneath the legs here. Keep those hands close to the body as well. Awesome. Toes are in. And breathe. up nice and tall for me. Bend those legs again. Again, remember that hip distance for me. Toes are down. Sit up tall. That's important here. Sit up tall, begin. Let those sits bones do the work. Sit back a little bit. Yeah, there's a little pressure here. If you need a little extra towel or something to put underneath there, you can. Again, one leg, two leg, now both leg. Ooh, baby. Kind of out of the screen here, so I'm gonna just move it. And if you can straighten those legs, go for it. Or this is your other option. I usually end up taking this one a lot of the times. Oh my goodness. Breathe, come on, breathe. Good, sit up tall. Straighten those legs. Nice big breath in and exhale again. That chest is coming towards those knees. Yes. So from here, what I like us to do is something a little different. I want us to take your right hand on our right thigh, bring it down your leg, and reach across to your left ankle or your left shin. Okay, I want you to give a little stretch to that low back. Good. Now we're going to change. So left hand is coming down, crosses over to that right side. And so we're not yanking, but we're doing a little bit of a turn, a little bit of a twist to that side. Good. Reach out, big power, come back and sit up nice and tall. Let's do one more go. What do you say? Yeah? Okay, cool. You're like, yeah, let's do it, Sheryl. Woohoo! Waking up with you is awesome. Oh, I know. All right, sit up nice and tall. Waking up with Luna is awesome and crazy all at the same time. She gets flops on my chest. She gets millions of kisses. She's like, Mom, it's time to wake up. She doesn't even need a little alarm. All right, bring those legs up. That's all right. Balance your boat. Balance your boat. Take a breath or two here. You can reach underneath thighs if you need a little support. Good. Good. Now sit tall. Bring your body up. And again, that chest is coming forward. Arms are back. Reach up with the right side. Go across to the left. Little twist to that low back. Good. Back to center and switch. So again, just walking the left hand down and then crossing it over. Give you a little bit of a direction, a little bit different direction with your stretch. Good, and then bring that up. Ooh, how you doing, everyone? Let's see, where are we? Oh, we're almost there. But so to finish up today, I want us to come all the way down on the mat, and then we got limited space here. But hey, come all the way down. I want you to hug your knees into your chest. Good, and we're just going to do a hip flexor release. So straighten your legs up, bring your hands down to your side, and just point and flex the feet for a moment. Do some ankle rotations. And then what we're going to do from here, maybe scoot back a little bit. I know I'm like limited space here. I want you to take your leg, bring it down, just straighten it, touch the heel, and draw it in. Heel, and draw it in. That's it. Bring the legs up. Sheryl like, can I help, Mom? Can I help? Bring the leg down. And draw it in. There, bud. Bring the leg down. Draw it in. And then from here, we're just going to roll the knees side to side to release that low back. And if you need another release with the heel slide, that heel slide, what it does is it helps release the hip flexor, the psoas. It actually pulls on your low back a good bit sometimes. So if you're having trouble standing up and you feel a little crunched over, a lot of times it's that. So bring your hands to your waist and then just push that low back down to the mat and release. And Sheryl's going to help me out. Thanks, bud. He's such a good boy. And release. And down. And release. Both hands should be at your waist, except for I have a dog in my one hand. And then release. He's gonna do some rest for us right now, some rest. So yeah, today we did a little bit more traditional yoga stuff. It's all good, some stretching. Hopefully your body feels much, much better. And if you'd like, if you're feeling good, maybe do a couple more stretches, something that calls to your body, or maybe do what they call in yoga shavasana, or your rest time. And you would just simply keep your legs bent, straighten them, and then you're just letting your body be for however long you would like, whether it's 2 minutes or 5 minutes or 10, and just allowing the stress to roll off. So when you do get up, make sure you roll to the side, press yourself up. It's so much better on your low back. And ooh, sunshine. Enjoy the rest of your day, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me, or hopefully you enjoyed this video. Please thumbs up and subscribe if you like this channel. And then push notifications. Make sure you turn that on so you'll get notifications when new videos come out. So it's just a half an hour. Great way to start your day. Well, at least I think it's a great way to start your day with me anytime. So, all right, everyone, take care. See you later.